All right, welcome back to Jammin' Sports, everybody. We're getting set for our next game here. It'll be the Atlanta Falcons and the Cincinnati Bengals. The Falcons come in at 5-5. The Bengals come in at 4-6. The Falcons are currently in third place in the NFC West, trying to keep their playoff hopes alive, trying to get above 500. The Bengals are 4-6. They're trying to keep their slim AFC playoff hopes alive. Evil Dead has already given me his pick in this game. He's taking the Falcons. And Evil Dead is now 97-61. We'll find out who everybody else takes in just a little bit. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. All right, let's head out to, what do they call this? Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati for this one. Falcons-Bengals here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. It's the Falcons and the Bengals. And welcome into another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. The Falcons at 5-5, the Bengals at 4-6. Both teams trying to keep their playoff hopes alive here in Week 11. Bengals will get the ball first. We're underway live from the Queen City. And Turner, about 7 yards deep, will take a knee. That's James Turner, the second year out of Tennessee. Starting quarterback for Cincinnati. In his 9th year out of South Carolina, William Rogers, the former Giant. He spent 8 years with the Giants, now in his first year with the Bengals. Cincinnati will have it first, and they'll start 1st and 10 from the 25. Just underway on the banks of the Ohio River. On 1st and 10. Bengals come out. Rogers under center. Rogers looking. Rogers throws and caught by Isaac Curtis. Out to the 45, a gain of 20. And that'll be a Cincinnati first down. Isaac Curtis, the 9th-year receiver out of the University of Washington, the Husky. Tackle made by 96. The linebacker, Troy Carson, in his 4th year out of North Carolina State. It'll be 1st and 10 for Cincinnati at their own 45. Just underway. Bengals come out. Rogers in the shotgun.
Here we go. What? 90.
Rogers hands off to Granger, and Eric Granger crosses midfield to the 46. A gain of 9, and that'll bring up 2nd and 1. Eric Granger, the 5th-year back out of UCLA. Tackle made by number 31, Delvin Haynes, the rookie out of Virginia Tech. On 2nd and 1, Bengals come out 4 wide. Rogers in the shotgun.
Here we go. What? 90.
Rogers hands off to Granger, and Granger gets nailed. No gain. Let's take a look at the Bengal offense. Up front, McHale, Valentine, Cousins, Simmons, and Sims. And then it's Curtis, Rose, Granger, Austin, and Hicks. 3rd and 1 for Cincinnati. At the Falcon 46-yard line. Interconference matchup today. On 3rd down. Rogers under center. Rogers fakes the handoff. Throws deep down the sideline and overthrows everybody. He was looking for Nick Austin, the tight end. Incomplete. It'll be 4th and 1. Austin in his 12th year out of Texas. And the Bengals will have to punt. Mark Erickson comes on. Erickson gets the punt away. And that's going to fall into the end zone. Touchback. And Atlanta will have it at their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10. The Falcons are led by their quarterback, Thomas Green, in his 3rd year out of Notre Dame. The former Jet backup. He was on the Jets for the last 2 seasons. He got traded to the Falcons, and he earned the starting job. He's led the Falcons to a 5-5 record. Still in contention for the playoffs. Falcons will start at the 20-yard line. This will be their opening possession. 4 wide for Atlanta. Green under center. Stewart in motion. Green hands off to Charles. And Laurel Charles picks up 2 yards. Let's take a look at the Falcon offense. Up front, Robinson, Page, Walker, Clark, and Benjamin. And then it's Edwards, Henderson, Charles, Nelson, and Andrews. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 22-yard line. Jacob Green on the tackle on the play before. Jarrell Green, in his 8th year out of SMU. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Falcons. They come out in the I. Green under center. Green drops back. Green looking. Green throws and threw it a bit too wide. He was looking for Thomas Andrews. Incomplete. Here's the Bengal defense. They play a 4-3. Langford, Jordan, Green, and Holmes up front. Linebackers, Charles, Wilson, and Gray. And the secondary, Phillips, Jackson, Smith, and Holmes. It'll be 3rd and 8 for the Falcons. The Bengals had to punt on their opening drive. This is Atlanta's opening drive. They're at their own 22-yard line. Falcons come out 4 wide. Green in the shotgun. Green throws downfield to Edwards. Out to the 39, a gain of 17. Thomas, and that's actually number 81, James Edwards, the 6th-year receiver out of Cincinnati. A homecoming for him today. And that's a 1st down for the Falcons. Tackle made by number 24, Taz Holmes, the 2nd-year defensive back out of Nebraska. Earlier today, the Saints beat the Falcons 20-3, and the Browns beat the Steelers 24-17. The game that just ended. It's our 3rd game today. On this Sunday, great to have you along. 1st and 10 for the Falcons at their own 39. Green under center. Green fakes the handoff, rolls out, throws, caught by Stewart. Down to the 44-yard line, a gain of 5. That's Damian Stewart, the 3rd-year tight end out of San Jose State. And that'll bring up 2nd and 4. Tackle made by Santonio Gray, the 3rd-year linebacker out of Florida. On 2nd and 4, 4 wide for the Falcons. Green in the shotgun. Green to Charles, and Laurel Charles crosses midfield. And Charles down to the 41-yard line. That's a 15-yard gain for Laurel Charles, the rookie out of Michigan. Their 1st-round draft pick. 1st down Atlanta into Bengal territory. Tackle made by Taz Holmes once again. 1st and 10 from the Bengal 41. Falcons come out. Green under center. Green draws back, throws, dumps it off to Taylor, turns upfield, and Taylor down to the 28-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. That's Kyler Taylor, the fifth-year tight end out of Colorado State. And the tackle made by number 25, Tyson Rothman, the rookie safety out of Penn State. First and 10 Atlanta at the Bengal 28-yard line. 3 wide to the near side. Green in the shotgun. Somebody jumped. Misty has said goodnight at 7:58 Central.
Encroachment, defense.
Encroachment on Cincinnati. Lacey Holmes, the defensive end, in his 4th year out of Sam Houston.
Still first down.
So it makes it 1st and 5 for the Falcons at the Bengal 23-yard line. The crowd is booing. Can't say as I blame them. What team are you for? 1st and 5. Falcons come out in the eye. Green under center. Green hands off to Charles around the outside. Laurel Charles to the 22-yard line, a gain of a yard. Tackle made by Kevin Wilson in his 7th year out of Maryland. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. 3:46 and counting. Falcons come out. Green under center. Green to Charles, gets the first down, and Laurel Charles down to the 14. A gain of 8 yards and a Falcon first down. Another first down for the rookie running back out of Michigan. Nice drive by Atlanta. This is their opening drive. The Bengals had to punt on their opening drive. The Falcons now marching down to the Bengal 14-yard line. 3:15 and counting here in the first quarter. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Green under center. Green, they pitch it to Henderson around the outside. And Henderson out to the 10-yard line. That's Randy Henderson, the 7th year back out of Memphis. Kim Phillips, the safety, came up, made the tackle. The 4th year defensive back out of Duke. 2nd and 5 for the Falcons. They come out in the offset eye from the Bengal 10. Green draws back. Green throws, caught. Edwards, touchdown, Atlanta. James Edwards, a 10-yard touchdown catch. And the Falcons on their opening drive march down the field and take a 6-0 lead. Nice opening drive by Atlanta. Evil Dead took the Falcons in this one. And now the extra point by Jamie Marsh. The kick is up. And it's good. Falcons lead at 7-0. 2:35 left here in the first quarter. Live from Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week 11 here at Jammin' Sports. The 5-5 Falcons, the 4-6 Bengals. We may have time for a 4th game tonight. It's looking that way. And if we do have a 4th game, it'll be Chicago at Minnesota. I'm going to try to get a 4th one in. So that only leaves me 4 games left. I can do 2 tomorrow and 2 Tuesday and wrap up the week. That's right, Stud Lover Boy, Jammin' Sports. Vikings Bears after this. We'll have a 4th game. Both those teams come into this week tied for 2nd in the NFC Central, so that should be a good game. Kickoff for the Falcons here. Nice kick back in the end zone as James Turner takes a knee. 1st and 10 Bengals from the 25-yard line. 2:35 left in the first quarter. Misty, can you do me a favor? Can you text Evil Dead? and tell him I'm doing a fourth game. It'll be the Vikings and the Bears, so he can give me his pick. First and 10 Bengals from their own 25. It's the Vikings and the Bears. Yep, Rodgers, play action. Throws downfield, caught by Ryder Hicks. Hicks out to the 45, a gain of 20. Ryder Hicks, the rookie out of Oregon, the wide receiver. First down, Cincinnati. We will have a fourth game after this. It'll be the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. We have time for another game. We'll get one in tonight. That'll make it easier for me tomorrow and Tuesday. Going for Berra. The Berra. Gotcha, stud. First and 10 from the 45-yard line. 4 receivers set wide, 3 to the far side. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers back. Throws downfield. Caught by Isaac Curtis. Down to the 29. A 27-yard gain to Isaac Curtis. Down to the Atlanta 29-yard line. First down, Bengals. Tackle made by number 26, Bradley Hayes, the rookie out of Missouri. First down, Cincinnati. Bengals come out on first down. In the I formation, Rodgers under center. Rodgers fakes the handoff. Watch out. He's going to get sacked. Back at the 38. A loss of 9. Sack made by Gavin Sperlin, the 11th year defensive end out of USC. A loss of 9 to be second and 19. Yeah, by doing a fourth game tonight, that leaves me 4 games left on the schedule for this week. So I can do 2 tomorrow and 2 on Tuesday and wrap up the week. Second and 19 from the 38-yard line. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers looking. Rodgers throws down the middle and caught by the tight end, Nick Austin. Down to the 23-yard line, a gain of 15 yards. The 12th year tight end out of Texas. And that'll be a Bengal first down at the 23-yard line. Bengals trying to tie it up. We're down to 43 seconds left in the quarter. Rodgers in the shotgun, 3rd and 4. Rodgers back. Throws, caught by Ryder Hicks. Down to the 13, a gain of 10. And that'll be another Bengal first down. He's having a pretty good year, Ryder Hicks, the rookie. Tackle made by number 58, Tyler Boone, the rookie linebacker out of Pittsburgh. First and 10. Bengals now at the Falcon 13-yard line. Bengals come out. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers hands off to Granger, and Eric Granger makes a move. Granger down to the 2-yard line, a gain of 11. And that'll be a Bengal first down. And that's the end of the first quarter. Falcons up 7-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. We go to the second quarter. The Falcons lead the Bengals 7-0. This game is the last of the early afternoon games in Week 11. We'll go to the late afternoon games next. It'll be the Vikings and the Bears. First and goal from the 2-yard line. 4 wide for the Bengals. Rodgers under center. Rodgers looking, throws, and it's knocked down, incomplete. That was broken up by Sean Milston, the defensive end, in his 4th year out of Washington. The intended receiver was Nick Petty, the tight end, in his third year out of Michigan State. He's lucky that wasn't picked off. He would have gone for 6, I'm sure. 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. Four wide, but in tight. Single back. Rogers under center. Austin in motion. They hand off to Granger. And Granger doesn't get there. Coming around the outside, making the tackle, number 31, Delvin Haynes. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 2. Falcon defense stiffening up here. 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. In the shotgun, Rogers takes the snap, hands off to Granger, and Granger gets nailed back at the 5 by Gavin Sperlin, the defensive end. And that'll be a loss of 3 yards. It'll be 4th and goal back at the 5. The Falcon defense gets a beautiful stop. Nice goal line stand. Easy for me to say. And now Luke Jones will come on. And this will be a 22-yard field goal attempt. The 12th year kicker out of Miami to get the Bengals on the board. Snap, kick is up. And the kick is good. The Bengals are on the board. Falcons still lead it 7-3. 7:02 left here in the first half. Live from Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week 11 here at Jammin' Sports. Luke Jones will kick off for the Bengals. Falcons at 5-5, the Bengals at 4-6. Both trying to win to keep their slim playoff hopes alive. There's the kick. From about 5 yards deep, Henderson will take a knee. Randy Henderson. Falcons will start from their own 25. As the Falcons offense comes back out, led by Thomas Green. Falcons trying to get above 500 for the first time this season if they can. The Falcons started 0-3. They are 5-2 since. 1st and 10 from the 25. Green under center. Everybody in tight. Green, play action. Green rolls out, throws deep. Caught by Andrews across the 40 to the, well, they mark him down the 40. A 15-yard gain by Thomas Andrews, the 6th-year receiver out of East Carolina. And that'll be a first down for Atlanta. Taz Holmes on the tackle along with Kim Phillips. Falcons now at their own 40-yard line. 6:38 and counting here in the first half. Falcons in the offset eye. Green under center. Green draws back, throws. It got tipped at the line, and they played volleyball with it. Ends up falling incomplete. Falcons dodged a bullet there. It'll be 2nd and 10. .6:27 left in the half. Second and 10 from the 40. Green under center. Green draws back. Green looking. Green avoids a sack, throws, and gets it downfield to Monroe to the 39-yard line. Actually, that's 21 yards. That was all Green, keeping that alive. Alan Monroe on the catch, the 2nd-year receiver out of Oregon. But Thomas Green avoided a sack beautifully and got the ball downfield. First down Atlanta at the Bengal 39-yard line. 6:20 left here in the first half. Atlanta up 7-3. In the offset eye, Green under center. Green Play action. Watch out. Gets sacked this time. The Bengals brought the safety blitz. Mario Smith, 10th year safety out of Wisconsin, on the sack. A loss of 10 yards. It'll be 2nd and 20. A beautifully executed safety blitz. The running back missed his block. Got him in there. 5:55 left here in the second quarter. 2nd and 20 for the Falcons at the Bengal 49. Everybody in tight this time. Green under center. Green fakes the handoff. Green rolls out, throws a screen to Nelson down the sideline. And Terry Nelson down to the 40-yard line. A gain of 11. Actually, a gain of 9. I'm sorry. It'll be 3rd and 11. That's the tight end, Terry Nelson, the former Ram, in his 13th year out of Wisconsin. He spent 12 years with the Rams, now in his first season with Atlanta. 3rd and 11. 4 wide for the Falcons. Green in the shotgun. Green draws back. Green steps up. And Green dumps it off to Laurel Charles down the sideline. And Charles down to the 15-yard line, a gain of 25. He just dumped it off to him at the last second and let Charles do the rest. First down Falcons all the way down to the Bengal 15-yard line. Kim Phillips, the defensive back, came up and made the tackle. Sometimes you have to improvise your way out of trouble, and that's what he did. 1st and 10 from the Bengal 15. Falcons come out 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Green in the shotgun. Green looking. Green throws, caught by Stewart. Down to the 4, a gain of 11. And that's another Falcon first down. Damian Stewart, the tight end. 1st and goal from the 4. .422 and counting. Falcons, they can make this a 2-possession game with a touchdown. Green under center. 1st and goal from the 4. Green to Charles. Bounces off a Bengal, but not the second time. He's going to lose 5 yards back to the 9-yard line. Tackled by Logan Harris, the 3rd-year linebacker out of Texas Tech. It'll be 2nd and goal. Under 4 minutes now left in the first half. 2nd and goal from the 9. In the I formation. Green to Henderson. And Randy Henderson down to the 4-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll be 3rd and goal. Nathan Langford on the tackle. The 11th year defensive end out of LSU. 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line. In the I formation. Green to Franklin. And Franklin gets nailed for a 1-yard loss. Jarrell Green makes the tackle in his 8th year out of SMU. Nick Franklin, the 3rd-year back out of Alabama, gets hit for a 1-yard loss. It'll be 4th and goal. The Falcons will kick a field goal. It'll put them up by 7. 3 minutes left to play here in the first half. And now a field goal attempt by Jamie Marsh from 22 yards. The kick is up, and it's good. And the Falcons lead at 10-3. And I'll be back as soon as I can. I got to step away. All right, sorry about that. I had to step away for a second. I'm back before the kickoff. Falcons up 10-3. There's the kick. From the 7-yard line, Turner brings it back over the 25, out to the 30-yard line. And that's where the Bengals will have it. 2:43 left in the half. William Rogers comes back out to lead the offense. 9th-year quarterback out of South Carolina. 2:43 left in the half. We will have a 4th game after this. It'll be the Vikings and the Bears will be at Chicago for that one. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. In the I formation. Rogers under center. Rogers hands off to Granger, and Eric Granger pushing forward. Still on his feet, Granger stumbles down and is touchdown at the 37-yard line. He nearly broke that one. And that'll bring up 2nd and 3. 2:26 left to play here in the first half. Evil Dead hasn't texted me yet. Misty, text him for me. I want to get his pick for the next game. It'll be 2nd and 3 for the Bengals at their own 37-yard line in the I formation. Rogers under center. Rogers drops back. Rogers looking, throws, caught by Mosley. Nope, he can't hang on. Incomplete. Broken up by Troy Carson, the linebacker. Kedrick Mosley, the intended receiver, in his 10th year out of Eastern Washington. It'll be 3rd and 3. We'll probably have the 2-minute warning after this play. On 3rd down. Rogers drops back. Rogers throws, caught by Nick Austin. Out to the 48. And that'll be a gain of 11. 2-minute warning. Falcons up 10-3 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. We're at the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Falcons lead the Bengals 10-3. Bengals come out 4 wide. Rogers in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Rogers back. Rogers throws near side and overthrows everybody. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Misty's telling me something. What? He hasn't texted back yet. Who do they play next week? I'll tell you right after this play. 2nd and 10 from the Bengals. 3 to the far side. Rogers in the gun. Rogers to Granger. And Granger not much. A yard to the 49. Bengals in the hurry up. On 3rd and 9 from the 49. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers looking. Rogers throws and caught on the sideline by Ryder Hicks. Down to the 38-yard line. A gain of 11. And that'll be a Bengal first down. He gets out of bounds and stops the clock with 1:40 left. Next week, looking at the schedule here, Cincinnati will be at Miami. And Atlanta next week will host the Cleveland Browns. If I read that right.
Here we go.
I did. 1st and 10. Rogers looking. Rogers throws deep, caught by Mosley, and Kedrick Mosley down to the 8-yard line, a gain of 30. In his 10th year out of Eastern Washington. And that'll be a first down. McKenzie finally made the tackle. Stephen McKenzie, the safety, in his 5th year out of Penn State. That's a 30-yard gain and a Cincinnati first down. Bengals tried to tie the game up before halftime. Well, we finally got ourselves a close game. First two were kind of one-sided, even though Pittsburgh did make kind of a comeback. First and goal from the 8-yard line, 5 wide. Rodgers in the shotgun, empty backfield. Rodgers looking. Rodgers gets sacked. Back at the 15, a loss of 7. Sack made by Tyler Boone. The Bengals take a timeout. The rookie out of Pittsburgh, Boone. 1:01 remaining here in the half. The Bengals have 2 timeouts left. It'll be second and goal from the Falcon 15-yard line. Jimmy Jam was stud lover boy tonight. I think Davis is still here. Misty's here. Grace is in the other room listening to K-pop. Second and goal from the 15-yard line. Cincinnati comes out 4 wide. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers drops back. Rodgers looking. Throws outside and well, out of bounds. Nick Austin was there, but out of bounds. That'll stop the clock. 57 seconds left in the half. And bring up third and goal. Once again, we will have another game after this. It'll be the Vikings and the Bears. Tell Gracie I said hello. All right. Next time she runs in here. Third and goal from the 15-yard line. Rodgers in the gun. Rodgers, high snap, hands off to Granger up the middle, and Granger all the way down to the 3, a gain of 12. It'll be fourth and goal, though. And the Falcons take a timeout. They want to conserve some time in case the Bengals score here. It'll be fourth and goal from the 3-yard line. We'll go over tomorrow night's lineup here in a minute. Luke Jones, this will be from 20 yards to make it a 4-point game. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. The Falcons' lead is now 10-6 with 49 seconds left. All right. Once again, we have the Bears and the Vikings up next. Tomorrow, we'll have a doubleheader for you, 8 o'clock Eastern. It'll be Miami at Houston and then Tampa Bay at Seattle. And then on Tuesday, we'll wrap up the week with Indianapolis at San Francisco and the Giants at the Redskins. We have 4 teams with byes this week. The Raiders, Chargers, Broncos, and Chiefs all have byes this week. Luke Jones will kick off. Edwards, about 6 yards deep, will take a knee. Touchback, and Atlanta will have it at the 25-yard line. The Falcons still have 2 timeouts, 49 seconds to work with. Let's see if they can do something. I'm trying to get word out to Evil Dead that we're having a 4th game. Misty texted him, but he's not responding. He could be driving. First and 10 from the 25-yard line. Four wide for the Falcons. Green in the shotgun, first and 10. Green fakes the handoff. Rolls out. Throws deep. And caught by Edwards. Are you kidding me? All the way down to the 23-yard line. 52 yards. Wow. And a Falcon first down. Did he text back yet? Okay. 52 yards, and the Falcons have it at the Bengal 23-yard line with 40 seconds left. Wow. Yeah. Misty's going with the Vikings for the next game. Oh, you're not going for the Vikings? You going with the Bears? Oh, okay. She changed her mind. 5 wide for the Falcons. First and 10 from the 23. Green in the shotgun. Green draws back. Green throws and caught by Nelson down to the 4. A gain of 19 yards. First and goal, Falcons. They still have a timeout as we watch the replay. Terry Nelson, the big tight end. Tackle made by number 34, Trayon Taylor, in his 6th year out of Connecticut. Falcons taking their time. They're holding on to that timeout. We're down to 19 seconds. 4 wide. Green in the shotgun. They'll take a shot at the end zone here. Down to 10 seconds. Green looking. Green still looking. Throws. Caught. Monroe. Touchdown, Atlanta. Alan Monroe. A 4-yard touchdown catch. The 2nd-year receiver out of Oregon. And the Falcons make it a 2-score game going into halftime. And they're booing in Cincinnati. Well, at least I heard a couple boos. Jamie Marsh will come on for the extra point. It'll put the Falcons up by 11. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Falcons lead it 17-6. 5 seconds left in the half. That was a quick drive for Atlanta. It helped that James Edwards had a 52-yard catch to set up that touchdown. Now Jamie Marsh will kick off. And I do believe the Falcons get the second half kickoff. Yeah, the Bengals had it first. They had the punt. All right, here we go. Jamie Marsh will kick off for Atlanta. 5 seconds left in the half. From the 7-yard line, James Turner over the 25, and he brings it out to the 28-yard line. 2 seconds left. Bengals have time enough for one more play. Down by 11. Don't forget, we have the Bears hosting the Vikings next. We'll have a 4th game tonight. We have time. We'll get one in. And that's a big game. They're both 5-4, I believe. Yes. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. And the Bengals are just going to take a knee and go to halftime. Halftime. Atlanta 17, Cincinnati 6 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. We go to the 3rd quarter. Falcons lead the Bengals 17-6. The Falcons at 5-5, the Bengals at 4-6. Both fighting for their playoff lives. Falcons fighting a little bit harder today. They're up 17-6. And Atlanta will get the second half kickoff. The Falcons have won 5 of their last 7 games after starting 0-3. Jones will kick off. From the 9-yard line, Henderson over the 20, 25, 30. And Randy Henderson brings it out to the 31-yard line. And that's where Atlanta will have it, 1st and 10. The Falcons can make this a 3-score game with a touchdown. Jimmy Jam with Stud Lover Boy. Misty's here. Who else is here? If I missed you, say your name. Evil Dead never checked in the second game. The Browns beat the Steelers 24-17, and the Saints over the Cardinals 20-3 earlier. 1st and 10, 5 wide for the Falcons. Green in the shotgun. Green draws back. Green looking. Green throws. Caught by Andrews, turns upfield, and Thomas Andrews, a big gain, out to the 48-yard line. A gain of 21 yards. And another Atlanta first down. Falcons are starting to pull away from the Bengals here. Falcons trying to win 6 of the last 8 if they can win this game. The NFC West right now. Arizona 8-3, the 49ers 7-3, and Atlanta 5-5. New Orleans 5-6, and the Rams are 4-7. 1st and 10. Edwards in motion. Green drops back, throws, caught by Edwards. And James Edwards out to the 45-yard line. A gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Linebacker Logan Harris on the tackle for the Bengals. As we're coming up on 7 minutes left here in the third quarter. Still waiting for Gracia to come in here, Stud, so I can relay your message along. She usually comes in once every half hour just to make sure we're breathing. And then she goes back to her bedroom. 2nd and 7 from the 45-yard line. It's good to know she cares. In the I formation. Yes, send a postcard. Laurel Charles out to the 41-yard line, a gain of 4 yards. He's going to send a postcard. I'll send you our address. And that'll bring up 3rd and 3. Probably have to send a postcard. 3rd and 3 for Atlanta at the Bengal 41-yard line. 4 wide. Green drops back. Green throws. And incomplete. He was looking for Alan Monroe down the sideline. And that'll bring up 4th down. What's the score there, Stud? I hear that the Steelers are wearing those stupid uniforms. They're wearing their Three Stooges uniforms tonight, is what I'm hearing. 9-7. I wish the NFL would stop all that nonsense. 4th and 3. They're going to try a field goal. This will be from 58 yards. Jamie Marsh from 58. The kick is way off target. Short and to the left. It remains an 11-point lead for Atlanta with 6:16 left here in the third quarter. We're live from Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week 11 here at Jammin' Sports. Bengals up 17, or Falcons up 17-6. We will have the Vikings and the Bears after this. We'll go to Chicago for that one. We'll get a 4th game in tonight. Why not? I had a short nap today. I'm good. If it's Sunday, I take a nap. 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. Bengals come out in the I formation. Rogers hands off to Granger up the middle, and Granger out to the 44-yard line. A gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. Eric Granger, the 5th-year back out of UCLA. Making the tackle there, I think it looked like it was number 31 for the Falcons. And that's Delvin Haynes, excuse me. 2nd and 2 for the Bengals at the Falcon 44-yard line. 3 receivers to the far side. Rogers in the gun. Rogers fakes the handoff, rolls out, being chased, throws deep, caught by Mosley all the way down to the 16-yard line. Wow. It's actually a 28-yard game, but I don't know why Madden rounds it off all the time. 28 yards, 1st down to Kedrick Mosley. And the Bengals are trying to make it a 1-score game. They might review that. Well, the Falcons would have to challenge. And they're not. Now they are. All right, let's take a look ourselves. It was very close. Well, you can't tell from that angle. Okay, here we go. That one's in, and that one's not. I think that's going to be ruled incomplete. Falcons going to win that challenge, I do believe. Yep. Nope. They lose the challenge. Wow. Wow. It looked like he only got 1 foot in. Maybe the refs thought we're playing college. Play stands. 28 yards. 1st and 10 Bengals at the Falcons' 16-yard line. Maybe a call from New York came in and overruled the refs. That could never happen, right? Makes you wonder if it looks like a duck, etc. 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. Rodgers in the gun.
Let's go. White 90.
Rodgers hands off to Granger, and Granger to the 11-yard line, a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5 at the Atlanta 11. Tackle made by Tyler Boone, the linebacker. 5:25 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 5 for the Bengals at the Falcon 11. They come out in the eye. Rodgers under center. Rodgers to Granger. Granger's in for the touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown run by Eric Granger. And the Bengals are trying to mount a comeback. It's now 17-12. And Cincinnati undoubtedly will go for 2 to try to make it a 3-point game. Nice run by Eric Granger. And now the Bengals surely will go for 2. Try to make this a 3-point game. Bengals come out. Here's the 2-point try. They spread the receivers out. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers hands off to Granger. Bounces off a Falcon. Still on his feet. Granger. Nice try. But the 2-point try fails. Finally tackling him down, Stephen McKenzie, after he bounced off of 2 Falcons. It remains a 17-12 ball game. A 5-point lead for Atlanta. 5:09 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Live from Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week 11 here at Jammin' Sports. Well, he's got some good balance there. That's twice he recovered, but he still didn't get in. Still waiting for Gracie to come in and grace me with her presence. She hasn't done so yet. Luke Jones will kick off. Jones will kick. Edwards from the 7-yard line on the return over the 25-30. And Edwards, a nice return out to the 36-yard line. And that's where Atlanta will have it, up by 5 with 5:04 left here in the 3rd quarter. Well, we got a tight contest as Thomas Green will come back out to lead the offense for Atlanta. There she is. All right, here we go. Stud Lover Boy says, "Tell Gracie I said hello." Can you say hello? Say hello.
Hello.
There you go. How hard was that? Now, I said, it's been a while since Gracie's been in here. I said, I'll have to wait till she comes in. He goes, I'll probably have to send a postcard. 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. 4 wide. Green looking. Green throws and, nearly picked off. Incomplete. The linebacker, Kevin Wilson, nearly picked it off. It'll be 2nd and 10. All right. You know how you say Evil Dead is the bomb? Okay, you got to come up with a new line for Stud Muffin, or Stud Lover here. Stud Muffin? Okay. You need to say Stud Lover Boy is the stud. Can you say that? She's laughing because I called you Stud Muffin. 2nd and 10 from the 36-yard line. I'll let her compose herself. In the offset eye, Green under center. Green hands off to Charles around the outside. Laurel Charles out to the 45. A gain of 9. It'll be second inches. All right, you can do it. Just say Stud Lover Boy is the stud. That's all you got to say. How hard is that? It needs to come from you. I can say it, but that'd be weird. All right. Come on. Why are you shy? You can't even see him. 30 inches from the 45-yard line. She's over here blushing. In the I formation. Green under center. Green rolls out. Throws. A flag is down. Charles with the catch. Out to about the 45. And now she's leaving. Because she's all embarrassed. It'll be third down, but let's check out the flag.
Holding. Offense.
Holding on Atlanta. On Tom Benjamin, the right tackle. And that'll bring up 3rd and 10. Back at the 36-yard line. Penalties will kill you every time. Falcons up 17-12 with 4:41 left. Here in the third quarter. Bengals trying to mount a comeback. 4 wide for Atlanta, single back. Green in the shotgun, big third down. Green looking. Green steps up. Green is going to be sacked at the 36-yard line. Actually, it's no gain. The tackle made by number 92, Lacey Holmes. It'll be 4th down. Tell her to add me on PS5. Well, she left the room. I'll have to wait for her to come back in again. Or maybe you can send her a postcard. That might get there faster. I'm sorry, what, Misty? I can't hear you. Send her a text, is what Misty says. He doesn't have her number to send a text. 4th down. Adrian Murphy. I think she's back in the room. Murphy gets the punt away. From the 10-yard line, Turner over the 20. And Turner back to the 25-yard line. Whoop, this one. Send a guy on a horse to deliver my message. Pony Express. Probably get here faster. She walked in the room. She saw tell her to add me on PS5. I told him that you play Wizard 101. Do you have it on the PS5 yet? Okay. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. She has it on the PS5, the Xbox, and the PC. She has all 3. First and 10, Cincinnati. Yeah, send a guy on a horse. 4 wide. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers looking. Rogers steps up, throws down the sideline. Ryder Hicks all the way out to the 46-yard line. 29 yards to Hicks, the rookie out of Oregon. There you go. We have a new Buc-ee's going in here. It's going to be in Murfreesboro. That's about a 40-minute drive from here. There's one in East Tennessee, out by Crossville, I think. 1st down, Bengals. Bengals down by 5, trying to complete their comeback, trying to take the lead on this drive. 1st and 10 from the Falcon 46. Everybody in tight. Rogers back to throw. Rogers looking. Rogers throws. It's picked off by Harris down the sideline. One-man debate. Will he score? Rogers knocks him out of bounds at the 3-yard line. He picked it off at the 47-yard line. That would have been a 53-yard pick six. Ends up being a 50-yard return down to the 3-yard line. Picking it off, number 92. That's Dante Harris, the 9th-year defensive end out of Baylor. I have yet to meet anybody that has worked there that says they liked working there. Buc-ee's. 1st and goal, Falcons at the 3-yard line. Just when you thought the Bengals might take the lead, they throw a pick, and the Falcons have it. Their defense comes up huge. 1st and goal at the 3. 3:15 left to play here in the third quarter. See if the Falcons can punch it in. Bengals will love to hold them to a field goal. Keep it a one-possession game. In the I formation, Green to the up back, Brown. And the fullback, Zeke Brown, in his 4th year out of Miami, picks up nothing. No gain. It'll be 2nd and goal. Leland Walker on the tackle, the 6th-year defensive tackle out of Alabama. 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. Evil Dead has not texted me yet. 2nd and goal from the 3. Green to Charles around the outside, and Laurel Charles gets taken down at the 5-yard line. Mario Smith came up, made the tackle. The safety in his 10th year out of Wisconsin. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 5-yard line. Third and goal. I can't hear you, mister.
Here we go.
3rd and goal from the 5. Green back. Looking. Green gets taken down at the 6, a loss of a yard. Jarrell Green on the tackle. It's Stud Lover Boy. Right, Stud? She's looking for your name on PS5. It'll be 4th and goal from the 6. And Jamie Marsh, they'll settle for 3. It'll make it an 8-point game. This will be a 23-yard field goal attempt. The kick is up, and it's good. And the Falcons now lead by 8, 20-12. And there should be a samurai picture with it. You got it? She's back in here. What? Online, his name is Stud Lover Boy, and there's a samurai picture with it. 1:49 left to play here in the third quarter. What are you trying to tell me? She's going to text out something for me to tell you instead of just telling you. She's right here. You can just say it. There's the kick. Aaron, a yard deep, brings it out over the 15-20. Out to the 23-yard line. On the return, that's James Aaron, the rookie out of Notre Dame. Text me what you want me to say, and what's your username? Just text that out too. You could just say it. The mic is right here. I don't know why you get... Here's the thing, Stud. At home, she's not shy at all. She's very bossy. But with anybody else... I don't know why that is. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not shy, not like she is. 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. Gracie gets vapor locked when she talks to anybody.
Let's go. 1, 9.
Rogers looking, throws deep, caught by Curtis, out to the 49-yard line, a gain of 26. Send a whisper to me of hers, and I'll add her. All right, her username. Do you want me to say it or not? You going to type it out? Hold on, it's not. Let me line it up here. All right, Gracie, go ahead and type it. She's going to type you something here. She's going to type her username. It's Gracie. Okay, now send it. There. She typed that, not me. 1st and 10 from the 49 for the Bengals in the I formation. Rogers under center. Hands off to Granger. Granger's going to lose a yard back to the 48. Actually, now they say no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. McKenzie on the tackle. Stephen McKenzie, the safety. Falcons up by 8, 20-12, as the third quarter is winding down. 2nd and 10 for Cincinnati. Rogers under center. Rogers looking. Rogers throws near side to Petty. Petty out to the 49-yard line, a gain of a yard. That's Nick Petty in his 3rd year out of Michigan State. Is her picture a yellow flower? Yes, she says. Oh, you talked that time. It'll be 3rd and 9 for the 49-yard line. I thought you were going to text yes. Jeez Louise. I've never seen anything like it. 3rd and 9 from the 49-yard line. I mean, she literally gets vapor locked when she talks to anybody other than me or her mom. 3rd and 9 from the 49-yard line. Rogers drops back. Rogers looking. Throws deep. And Austin can't hold on. Incomplete. Stephen McKenzie breaks up the pass. It'll be 4th and 9. 19 seconds left here in the third quarter. She has retired back to her bedroom. Yeah, we still don't know where Evil Dead is. It'll be 4th and 9. Bengals will probably punt. Yep. Mark Erickson back to punt. Gets the punt away. And that's going to drop. Oh, look at this. At the 2-yard line. Atlanta will have it 1st and 10 from the 2. Is he done moving? I think so. They're probably still sorting and setting up, but I think the moving part's done. I know he gets his internet tomorrow. He's been keeping up on his phone. 11 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Falcons up by 8, 20-12. They'll have it at the 2-yard line. They come out in the I formation. Green hands off to Laurel Charles. And Charles out to the 5-yard line, a gain of 3. And that will do it for the third quarter. Falcons up 20-12 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. We go to the fourth quarter. Falcons up 20-12 on the Bengals. And the Falcons have it 2nd and 7 from their own 5. Okay, well, he wants to be your friend. Hit yes. I don't know why you got to show me. 2nd and 7 from the 5-yard line. Green in the shotgun. 3 backs in the backfield on 2nd and 7. Green hands off to Laurel Charles. And Charles, a big gain across the 20 out to the 23-yard line. A gain of 18 yards for Laurel Charles gives the Falcons some breathing room and a first down. Falcons up 20-12. They can make it a 2-score game with any type of score here. The Falcons at 5 and 5, the Bengals at 4 and 6. Both teams fighting for their playoff lives at the moment. The Falcons still have an outside shot at the division, depending what the other teams do. 1st and 10. Green under center. Green hands off to Laurel Charles. Breaks a tackle, and Charles out to the 27-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. Kim Phillips came up, made the tackle. It'd be 2nd and 6. $7-10 and counting. Falcons trying to eat up some time on this drive. They come out in the I formation. Green under center. Green to Charles up the middle, and Laurel Charles out to the 33-yard line, a gain of 6, and that'll be another Falcon first down. And Atlanta can eat up more time, up 20-12. Vikings Bears up next. We'll have one more game tonight, since we have time. I think the reason we have time is that St. Cardinal game went by fast. I think that game was just over an hour long. 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. 3 backs in the backfield. Green in the shotgun. Green draws back. Green looking. Throws. And caught on the sideline. 14 yards and a first down. Making the catch, Thomas Andrews. Brett Michaels from Poison. I didn't know he was still performing. He's got to be in his 70s by now. Hold on a second, Misty. 1st and 10. Atlanta, 4 wide. Green in the shotgun. At their own 47. Green fakes the handoff. And Green's going to get sacked by Nathan Langford back at the 39-yard line. A loss of 7. Langford on the sack will be 2nd and 17. Misty has told me something. What? What now? Oh, okay. 70s to the new 50s. Misty wants to know if she accepted you there, stud. The friend request. It'll be 2nd and 17 for Atlanta back at their own 39. The Bengals trying to get a stop. Less than 6 minutes left to play. 4 wide. Green under center. Oh, she did? Wow, I'm impressed. Charles, 2 yards out to the 41-yard line. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 15. Logan Harris, the linebacker, on the tackle. I heard somebody say something today that I have to agree with. They said, I hope the Bengals never change their helmet. I have to agree. I think that's a cool helmet. 3rd and 15 for the 41. 5 wide. Green back. Green throws. Caught by Nelson, but he's shy of the marker. They needed 15 and got 14. Terry Nelson, the tight end, a 14-yard gain. It'll be 4th and 1. Great tackle by Kevin Wilson, keeping them a yard short. Do the Falcons go for it? Oh, the Falcons are going for it. Oh, boy. This is a ballsy call right here. Here we go. Green in the shotgun. 4th and 1. Green looking. Green throws. Caught on the sideline by Terry Nelson at the 38. A gain of 6. I hope not. I like the tiger stripes better. Great catch by Nelson. On 4th down, the Falcons go for it. That was a gutsy call, and they got it. 1st and 10 at the Bengal 38. And now the Falcons can eat up more time. 4:51 left. 4 wide. Green in the shotgun. Green draws back. Green looking. Throws. Caught by Monroe. Down to the 31-yard line. A gain of 7 will be 2nd and 3. The catch made by number 85, Alan Monroe. Yeah, you know how modern companies are. They make things bland. Look at Cracker Barrel. They tried to make their logo bland, but I'm glad the public protested and they changed. 2nd and 3 from the 31-yard line. Green under center. Green fakes the handoff, rolls out, throws, caught by Stewart down the sideline. Stewart to the 6-yard line, a gain of 25. Damian Stewart, the tight end. It'll be 1st and goal, Atlanta at the 6. Falcons trying to make this a 2-score game. Even a field goal will do that. And they're burning up a lot of time on this drive. Mario Smith on the tackle for the Bengals. If the Bengals lose, they're going to drop to 4 and 7. And it's really going to hurt their playoff chances. The Falcons, if they win, they're going to be 6 and 5. They'll be above 500. Clock is moving. 4 minutes left. 1st and goal from the 6. 4 wide. Green under center. Green hands off to Henderson. Henderson down to the 5. Randy Henderson in his 7th year out of Memphis. A 1-yard gain. Gray on the tackle. Santonio Gray, the linebacker, in his 3rd year out of Florida. 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line. Green under center. Green draws back. Green rolls out. Green in trouble. Green gets sacked and fumbles. And the Bengals pick it up. Nathan Langford picks up the loose football. The sack was made on the safety blitz by Trayon Taylor in his 6th year out of Connecticut. Taylor comes in. and causes the sack and fumble. And the Bengals get the ball back. Now, was he down? Let's take a look. Oh, well, they might review that. So the Falcons come up empty. It remains an 8-point game. New life for Cincinnati. Let's see if they can tie this game up. We could have overtime. .3:17 left. No review. They're saying that ball was out. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers drops back, looking. Steps up, and he's going to get sacked. A 3-yard loss back to the 17-yard line. Sacked by number 78, Jake Trimble, the rookie defensive tackle out of Boston College. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 13. This one not over yet. But the Bengals need to do something. Under 3 minutes to play. Waldo has joined us. Bengals down by 8 with under 3 minutes left. They just recovered a fumble. Rodgers in the shotgun on 2nd and 13. Rodgers, a draw play to Granger. And Eric Granger, a nice gain. Out to the 24, a gain of 7. It'll be 3rd and 6. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. Falcons up 20-12. We have the Vikings and the Bears up next. We'll have a 4th game tonight. In the I formation, Rodgers under center. Mosley in motion. Rodgers drops back, throws, and bounces off everybody. Mosley tried to catch it on the deflection, incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down. Well, with 2:16 left, do you punt or do you go for it? I think you punt here and hope your defense gets a stop. The Bengals, wow, this is ballsy. 4th and 6 from your own 24. All right, in the I formation, Rodgers under center. Mosley in motion. Rodgers back. Rodgers looking, throws, and they convert. Ryder Hicks out to the 36, a gain of 12. That was a ballsy call, and they made it. And now we hit the 2-minute warning. Falcons up 20-12 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Paycor Stadium. This one's going down to the wire. Falcons lead at 20-12. The Bengals trying to force overtime. Two teams fighting for their playoff lives. The Bengals just converted on 4th down at their own 25-yard line and got 11 yards. Falcons have 2 timeouts. The Bengals 3. Rodgers under center. Takes the snap, drops back, throws, caught by Mosley, makes a move, and Kendrick Mosley out to the 49-yard line. A gain of 15. Bengals in the hurry up. Rodgers in the shotgun, back to throw. Throws, dumps it off to Isaac Curtis. Down to the 42, a gain of 7. They stay in the hurry up. 2nd and 3 from the Falcon 42-yard line. Rodgers in the gun. They want to keep the Falcon defense out there. 4 wide. Rodgers throws, caught by Curtis. Down to the 35, a gain of 7. The Falcons can't sub out. 1st and 10 from the 35. Rodgers in the gun. 3 to the far side. Rodgers back. Rodgers looking, throws, caught by Mosley. Kendrick Mosley breaks a tackle. Oh, and stumbles down at the 19. That's a gain of 16 yards. They stay in the hurry up, down to over a minute. Rodgers back, 1st and 10 from the 19. Rodgers rolls out, and Rodgers gets taken down at the 20, a loss of a yard. They stay in the hurry up, 2nd and 11. They have 3 timeouts. They're not using them. 50 seconds left. 4 wide. Rodgers in the gun. Takes the snap. Looking. rolls out. Rogers is going to take off, and he slides at the 14. They still do not take a timeout. A gain of 6, 3rd and 5 from the 14, 29 seconds. 4 wide. Rogers back to throw. Throws underneath. Curtis inside the 5, down to the 4, a 10-yard gain. First down, Bengals. They finally take a timeout with 21 seconds left. Oh, the Jets won today? Surprise, surprise. Wow, that was a fast and furious drive. And the Bengals now have it 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. Trying to tie this up. They need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. We could have overtime. First and goal from the 4. More of a standard formation. The Bengals still have 2 timeouts. Rogers drops back. Rogers looking. Rolls out. Fires to the end zone. Caught by Petty, but there's a flag down. Nick Petty, the tight end. Let's check out the flag. Illegal touching on the Bengals. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. He must have stepped out of bounds at one point and came back in. So that'll stop the clock with 16 seconds. 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. Bengals come out in the eye. They still have 2 timeouts.
Come on, let's go. Ryan 38.
Aaron in motion. Rogers back. Rogers looking. Rogers in trouble. Fires. Caught by Wheeler. Touchdown, Bengals. Henry Wheeler, the 3rd-year receiver out of Georgia. A 4-yard touchdown catch. And the Bengals have pulled to within 2. 20-18. His first catch of the day, Henry Wheeler, and it's good for a touchdown. Now the Bengals will go for 2. If they don't get this, this is ball game right here. If they don't get this, 4 wide, 2-point try. Rogers in the gun.
Let's go. Ryan 38.
Rogers hands off to Granger, and he's not going to get there. The Falcons stuff him. Number 55 for Atlanta, Vince Taylor, the linebacker, the rookie out of West Virginia, stops him in his tracks. It remains a 20-18 ball game. And now the Bengals have no choice but to kick an onside kick. I would have done play action. That was an easy read. 11 seconds left. Luke Jones will tee it up, and the Bengals will try an onside kick. Atlanta trying to hold on to win it. Vikings Bears up next. About 5 minutes after this one's over. Here's the onside kick by Luke Jones. And it's fielded by the Falcons. The Bengals have a couple of timeouts, but the Falcons are going to hang on. Atlanta's going to go to 6-5. The Bengals are going to fall to 4-7. The Falcons are going to squeak by and win it 20-18. Bengals can only stop it twice. On that 3rd play, they can just run out the clock. The Falcons will come out in the victory formation. Green will take a knee. The Bengals will take a timeout. They have 1 left. It's actually Chicago at Minnesota up next. It's at Minnesota. I said Chicago earlier. It's at Minnesota. We'll be in Minneapolis for the next game. The Bengals are going to drop to 4-7. I'm updating the standings right now. And the Falcons will go to 6-5. Falcons are right back in the NFC playoff hunt. Bengals have 1 timeout left. Green takes a knee. They call their final timeout. Evil Dead will now be 98 and 61. We still don't have his pick, but I know he's going to take the Vikings. He always does when they play. So I'll put him down for Minnesota. This will be the final snap, and the Falcons are going to hold on. The Bengals were game. I got to give them credit. One more snap. Got to wait for the play clock to wind down. There we go. Final snap. Green in the victory formation. Takes a knee, and that'll do it. Your final score, Atlanta 20, Cincinnati 18. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. Bears Vikings up next. We'll see you then.